Visit us, Jackie.
Absolutely. And we have some wonderful news to talk about this morning, and talking a gentleman who's doing very well as a new coach.
Yep, one of my buddies, Nick Nurse, who went to Carroll Kemper, was the head coach of the Iowa Energy when they won the title back in 2010. Coach, I keep saying managed, but he coached them for 4 years. The last 5 years, he's been an assistant coach at Toronto, and the Raptors won 59 games this past season. They were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs, but they got swept by the Cavs, and so they bounced Dwayne Casey, the head coach, and they've now promoted Nick Nurse from within. He achieves his dream. His dream has always been to be a head coach in the NBA, and he now achieved that.
That is such great news for him, too.
I know.
And in case you would like to congratulate him in person in Des Moines, you are going to have a chance to do so on July the 16th. As he's going to be at the Rocket Prevention Golf Classic here in Des Moines.
He'll be the speaker.
He'll be golfing and speaking both. And we'll have him on the program, too.
Oh, of course.
Okay?
Right.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to have him on my show, but not till next week, because today is the press conference. So by the time we do the show, he can't talk until after the press conference. So we're going to have him on next week. But 3 years, $10 million.
Oh, my goodness,
yes.
Really?
So when he comes to town, just remember lunch is on him. He can handle that. We got some other things going on. U.S. Open is underway, and I'm not going to go through the early, this guy's through -2 through 3 holes of the U.S. Open. I don't care about that stuff. I mean, the main thing is to look at who are the favorites. Dustin Johnson is considered one of the favorites. He's #1 in the world. He's coming off a win at the FedEx Classic. Ricky Fowler, who had such a great run at the Masters, he's considered one of the favorites. And I'll just name a few of them. Rory McIlroy, Jason Day, Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, who's #2 in the world, Justin Rose, who's #3 in the world. Those are some of the main ones. Now, Phil Mickelson is going for the career Grand Slam. He's never won the U.S. Open.
Oh, really?
So this would be the one tournament he'd love to win to cap everything off.
Right.
And there's that guy named Tiger, who hasn't been playing that well. He had a 5-year drought and still hasn't won a tournament, but still playing a little bit better. You never know.
But he's climbing his way back in there.
He's working at it.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. So that's what we got to follow. All these different stories. Of course, Zach Johnson, of course.
No question.
We have to
about
follow
that.
Zach.
Yeah, going back to Tiger, but as long as Tiger is in the running, TV ratings go up.
Oh, no question. No question. And the World Cup begins today.
That's right.
Minus the United States. Unfortunately, the U.S. team did not qualify. Yeah, did not qualify. So some of the favorites there are some of the usual suspects. The defending champion is Germany. Brazil's the team they beat last year. They're certainly in the hunt. Spain, France. Those are the main ones. Right below them, Portugal, Argentina with Messi, England, and Belgium.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about that today on the program, believe it or not.
All right. You're going to talk soccer?
We are going to talk. So we're going to have Alan Marcina, who is the head coach of the Des Moines Mets. Have you guys had him on yet?
I don't know if we have or not, but they can also talk about the fact that it looks like this same competition is coming to the United States down the road.
Yes.
I got the nod here just yesterday.
Canada, United States, and Mexico.
Yeah, I think, what, 2028 is it?
Somewhere around
It's either
there.
2026 or 2028.
Right.
Yeah, so they're going to get part of that as well. So we'll have Alan Marcino on the program today. Brett Moffitt's coming in because he's running this weekend out at the Iowa Speedway.
Brett will be here tomorrow.
Yep, I know he will. We're also going to have Shelby Houlihan, who will be running next week, distance runner from Sioux City. She's an Olympian, and she'll be here next week for the U.S. Track and Field Championships. And Brady Rowland from the Iowa Barnstormers. You know good old Brady, number 11.
Absolutely.
Because they're looking to clinch that #1 seed in the playoffs, and that's from 5 to 6 today on 1350 ESPN, Cotlar and Company.
You're going to be a busy guy.
That's what they tell me.
And you like it like that.
You bet.